I'm going to talk about number 3 of my childhood stories in Chincoteague, Virginia. So when I was in school, this girl come up to me and she says, "Would you like to be a Girl Scout?" And I went, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, yeah, I would." And I was quite excited about it. When we lived in New Mexico, Tommy was a Boy Scout, and he had this Boy Scout book, and I loved looking at it. So when I went home, I got that book out, and it was like how to start fires, shelter, build shelter, just all kind of good stuff in that Boy Scout book. So yeah, I was real excited. So I went to the place where, this house where the Girl Scouts was going to be, and they had their uniforms with a lot of badges on their uniform. I thought, oh, that's cool looking. So the first thing we did, we learned how to make a bed proper. Oh my gosh. Not building a campfire, not like I thought. So I was quite disappointed in that. So this woman had a bed, and she folded the sheets in and showed us how to do it and stuff. I thought, dang. So I went again, and another time. Well, the next time, they was going to teach us how to set a table proper. The silverware and the plates, the glasses. I thought, oh my gosh, how boring. So I went again, and this time we made out of toilet paper roll. We put aluminum foil on that, and then we had some soap and wash rag, and we stuffed it up through there, and the soap was at the bottom of the aluminum foil. And we went to this nursing home. I've never been to a nursing home. But that particular nursing home, they didn't have no private rooms. It was all laid out open, and there wasn't no chairs. Everybody was laying in their bed. And to me, it looked kind of scary. It wasn't bright and sunny. It was kind of gloomy in there, low light. And some of them old people, they had their fingers stuck together, like their skin grew together. So for a little kid, I didn't like that. Everybody had to spread out and give them their wash rag and bar of soap. So I was looking around, and this lady, old woman, she smiled at me. So I walked over to her, and she reached her hand out for that soap and wash rag. She was really smiling, like real nice, like she was glad to see somebody. And that made me feel better, because it did, to me, look kind of spooky. But yeah, all their beds were just out in the open. They were just here and there, no order to where their beds were, like a maze. So that was an experience I never had before. Well, the next time, they told us the next time we come, they'll show us how to make doilies. And I thought, doilies? Well, I don't want to sew or anything. I was so disappointed to be that type of Girl Scout. They might as well said, be a homemaker. A Susie homemaker. Yeah. And so I never went back. That wasn't for me. And how I wish I could learn how to make a fire, or open up an oyster shell for survival, make a shelter. And they had all that water all the way around the island, and they could told us how to look for clam digging, how to do that. They had all kind of opportunities to teach a girl something like that. But they were more into homemaking. So that was a big disappointment. But I still had Tommy's Boy Scout book, which I always looked through it because it was so fun looking. And later on, I'll tell you when we was in New Mexico and the going on there. When we were even littler then. But yeah, I thought I'd tell you about not becoming a Girl Scout. That wasn't for me. I'm an outdoor person, and maybe next time they would teach us how to wash dishes. So, but anyway, thanks a lot for coming by and watching. Talk to you later. Bye.